Wait. I know you said to Riordan that you would take the final blow, but let me. This is my duty. But I got one up on you. I'm not just a Grey Warden. I'm the king. And I want to be a good king. And this right here is the best king I could be. My first and last act being to stop the Blight before it really starts. No one could blame me for that, could they? Maybe. But we both know Anora would be better. Loghain needed to pay for his crimes, but she shouldn't. And neither should Ferelden. Not to mention that you're the best friend I could ever have asked for. I would be dead if you hadn't saved my life a dozen times over by now. So let me save yours just this once.
Then it was over. With the Archdemon dead, the Darkspawn horde quickly crumbled. Most fled back into the deep roads. They would remain a threat in the years to come, but the Blight had been ended before it had truly begun. Ferelden had been saved, and the entire kingdom rose up to joyously greet its new king. Grey Wardens stood redeemed, and a new age had begun. But at what cost?
My friends, we are gathered here to pay our respects to the Grey Warden that saved us all. He gave his life to destroy the Blight, a sacrifice we must never forget. It was no accident that he was there either. He was special, and each of us has had our life touched by him in some way. He put me on this throne, and showed me how important it was I be here. The Grey Wardens couldn't have asked for anyone finer. How do you properly honor someone like that? The Grey Wardens are building a magnificent tomb at Weishaupt, right next to Garahels. But I'd like to do something as well. Fergus Kuzland, please step forward. We were very pleased to discover you alive. Your brother thought you had died at Ostagar.
I only wish I had recovered from my wounds sooner.
Fergus, the Highever lands are restored to you. In addition to the Amaranthine Arling that was Arlhouse.
Your Majesty, I would like to give Amaranthine to the Grey Wardens.
I think that would be fitting. Let all know that the Arling of Amaranthine, once the land of Arlhouse, is now granted to the Grey Wardens. There, they can rebuild, and hopefully live up to this example. Friends, let us hope that he has gone on to a better place, and that he knows just how thankful we are for what he has done here. You will be missed, my friend. By us all. The Grey Wardens are building a magnificent tomb at Weishaupt, right next to Garahels. But I'd like to do something as well. Knight Commander Gregor, please step forward. Tell me, what is the situation currently with the Circle of Magi?
Under control, though the Circle has been greatly weakened. Still, there have been no further possessions.
I wish to see the Circle restored, but I understand the veil at the tower is too weak. That being the case, I wish a new tower built, with the Chantry's aid, and it will bear the hero's name.
A fine idea, Your Majesty.
And once the tower is built, Knight Commander, I am granting the new Circle autonomy.
What? But, Your Majesty, I think what has happened only proves...
It proves what a substantial contribution a mage can make. They have earned the chance to prove they can watch themselves, don't you agree?
Yes, Your Majesty. As you say.
Keeper Marithari, please step forward. It is good to finally meet you. We had some difficulty finding your clan in time.
I will admit that I am uncertain why you brought us here. We have already grieved, in our own way. He was our brother and our son before he was your hero. His loss lessens us all.
I agree. And while I know my people cannot truly make up for what we have done to yours, I was hoping to start. I hereby offer your people the hinterlands north of the Kokari Wilds, including Ostagar, to do with as you will.
You would give us our own land.
I know it's not the Dales, and there will be much to work out, but I was hoping...
We accept. We accept gladly.
I am glad. Let's try to do it right this time, shall we? Syrian, please step forward. You are the Grey Warden's father, are you not? We had some difficulty finding you.
Things in the alienage are chaotic. Help has been slow to arrive.
I'd like to change that. The alienage will have its own ruler, who speaks in the Landsmeet as an equal. I'd like that to be you. The first ban of the alienage, if you're willing.
My lord, I don't know what to say.
I wish your daughter were still here to fill the role herself. As it is, it's just a start. I promise you that. Gorham of House Idukan, please, step forward. You were the Grey Warden's manservant.
I was, until she was exiled from Orzammar. I was quite sorry to see her go.
I understand that the king has asked for the body to be sent back to Orzammar.
Well, no disrespect meant, but we don't burn our dead. We bury them in the ground, return them to the stone. And the king says that she's to be buried in Orzammar next to her father, as an Idukan. All honors restored.
That's good. I've spoken with your king. Ferelden will be sending men to help keep the Darkspawn at bay. We won't ignore the dwarves any longer.
Glad to hear it, Your Majesty.
Rika, please step forward. You are the Grey Warden's sister, yes?
I am. Still funny hearing you call her that. I always knew she was bound for greatness. But this...
I understand the king has asked for the body to be returned to Orzammar.
To be buried. Returned to the stone. Not burned like you humans do it. No offense. The Assembly is considering Paragonhood. And that means a burial in Orzammar with all honors. Paragon, can you believe it? My son will have his own clan one day. Mother was so shocked she's gone sober. Miracles abound, apparently.
I'm glad to hear it. Please convey my well wishes to the king.